So good to see you this morning. Thanks for being here. It is Monday. Good Monday morning. That means it is time for your 3-card weekly reading, where we do 3 cards for the collective and individual cards for those who request. So let's hop on over to CardCam in just 1 second. Okay, yeah, we're good here. Okay, good. Let's hop on over to CardCam. I am live this morning, of course, on YouTube and also on Facebook. So wherever you're watching, if you want to request a card, I will do my best to get it to you. Off to CardCam we go. All right, here we are. Do you see something different, something new? This actually is something I've had for a while. It also came from Betty Fletcher. But I thought it would come out now. And I think we'll figure out some tarot magic for it, don't you? Don't you think we can find a way to use that? I think we can. All right, 3 cards for the collective. And as with everything we do here today, if you hear something, either in the collective reading or as you're waiting for your own card and listening, if you hear something that feels right to you, take it as a reading for yourself. That is part of the magic of these group sessions, is in the collective, there is wisdom for all of us. So listen for that wisdom. All right, here we go. The Empress reversed. If your mother is living, call your mother. If your mother is not living, call your mother. I do it every day. And if your mother is living but problematic, don't call your mother, or call her with good boundaries. No, seriously, there's going to be more there. I'm just having fun with you, but you know, it's interesting. All right, we have 2 reversals, and then the card that's not reversed is the 8 of freaking swords. So whether we're looking at this as, you know, individuals or communities or nations or a planet, there is this whole question about how we are going to go forward. Like literally, we have these 2 3s. What are 3s in tarot? 3s are about production. What are you producing? Right, Trey? Woo, fun week. Yeah. Seriously, are y'all seeing what I'm seeing here? 3s are about what you produce or what you're producing. Hang on 1 second here. I could talk amongst yourselves regarding this spread for a moment. I just lost access to one of my chat windows. Is it coming back? Yeah, I got it back. Okay. Give me a second. I have no idea why that happened, but that was crazy. Give me a minute. Okay, I think we got it now. All right, I'm back in business. All right, good. Good. Jeannie, yucky cards for the week. They kind of are. Audrey, this is Robin Wood Tarot, published by Llewellyn. They don't put their copyright number or their copyright date on it. But Trey, what would you say? When did Robin Wood come out? Late 80s, early 90s? I'm going to say 90s. I'm going to say, guessing 91, 92. Anna Kay, I don't want to call my mother. She was just here for 7 weeks. That's a long time. I mean, I understand coming from a whole other country, you kind of have to, you know, but that is a long time. All right. So what do we do with this, people? What do we do with this? Hey, Donna, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Nalini, I don't call my mother. It was so funny. I almost said, unless your mother is difficult, Nalini, right? I don't call my mother. Thank God for WhatsApp. Making daily communication is easier without phone calls. Yeah. So seriously, right? Anna's like, yeah, that was very long. And again, like, no shade on your mother. Oh, Gianna, that's smart. That's really smart. It's about making it through these retrogrades. Right, we've got Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde. Anything else going on? It's a lot. So here's the thing. Threes are about what we're producing. Reversed, there's this whole question. Are we producing anything? What are we producing? What do we want to produce? And I think there's all of this anxiety of literally what is going to happen? What is going to come out of this? Whether that's something going on personally, professionally, globally, nationally, whatever. The anxiety is what is going to come out of this? And so if that's an anxiety that you are feeling this week, look at, what is the this? Is it something going on in your life? Is it not? How much control do you have? If you do not have control over whatever's giving you anxiety, I think we got to do this. I think we got to do this, this, and this. That is a much better presentation, is it not? Let's bring this in as a week where we can quell anxiety, look to the future with hope, and nurture all the good things in our life. It may not be easy. We may have to do magic to do it. Let's make it happen. What do you think? Oh, golly. Oh, Anna. So, okay, got it. I understand, Anna K. All right. Now, we are going to the individual requests. Obviously, many more in our village on YouTube than from Facebook. But if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, please put a request in. I'll try to do it in the order in which I see them. But because there are fewer on Facebook right now, I'm going to get those Facebook ones in quickly. And so I'm actually going to start with you, Donna, on Facebook. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate you. Here is your card for the week ahead. The Seven of Swords reversed. So the way I see that is I feel like you have to be in a place, I mean, always, but for some reason, especially this week, Donna, you have to be in a place where you trust yourself, you trust the people around you, and you trust your situation. And if you are not in a place where you can feel that trust, the question is, what needs to change? That's the focus. Medium that rocks, right on. I have felt that anxiety lately. Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. Absolutely. Okay, so now going back to YouTube, starting with Caroline McLaughlin. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is your card for the week ahead. It goes right along with our 3-card weekly reading, right? 2 of Wands reversed. Remember, we had 3 of Wands reversed in the 3-card reading. I think there may be a real question here about how you want to go forward. You may be looking at making some changes, either internally in the way you think about things or externally in the way that you do things. But I think this week you are contemplating changes for the future. Donna, you are very welcome. Up next is Anna K. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. You're going to New York to see your eye doctor this week. So, this is very well done in the way you asked this question. Friends, card for the week ahead. If you know you've got something big coming up this week, let me know, because I will sort of interpret the card in that context if it makes sense to do so. So, Anna K, let's see what we got. I mean, the whole thing is anxiety producing. And I think there's a lot going on having nothing to do with your trip to New York. There's a lot going on that is also anxiety producing. And while it usually bothers me when people pay a lot of attention to the blindfolds in the weight image cards in the 2 and the 8, in this case, because it is an ophthalmological, can I say that word? I'm not even sure I'm saying it right. It's an eye medicine issue and we're blindfolded. I mean, I think that's interesting. This is not saying that what you hear from the doctor is going to be anxiety producing. What it says is there's a lot of anxiety this week in general. I think you are healing from your parents' visit. I know that sounds horrible. Please take it in the spirit with which I mean it. And I know that you've got a lot going on in business and with your son. And even the travel may be there may be some delays with the travel. So this does not say how the week is going to go or how the doctor's appointment is going to go. But it does, Anna, let you know that you're going to have to be extra special nice to yourself this week, because everything is functioning on this high anxiety level. And you want to be very careful about overthinking. Yeah, it'll be a busy week and a lot going on. So do yourself a favor, try to eat right, sleep right, and don't take on anything extra. Unless while you're in the city, you want to have a nice meal or shop or something. I mean, I wouldn't blame you. I would. All right. Okay. Who's up next? It's Mary. Good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, there you go. Anna K, taking a full bottle of CBD with you. Yeah, that's probably really wise. Okay. Mary, good morning. Card for the week ahead. Well, I love this for you. King of Wands. Leadership, passion, creativity, motivation. This is good for every aspect of life. I know you're looking for a job. I know that's part of it. But this is good for all of it. And so there is so much here. Mary's, wow, I love it. Yeah, seriously. Like, does it get better than this? I don't know. See, okay, Taylor Swift lyric. I don't know how it gets better than this. So the name of the song is Fearless. So you be fearless this week. And just go forward building good things. Pip, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do you, Pamela, and Pamela's daughter. And Pamela, you're a member here, and I saw you here. I think you're here right now. I do. I highly suspect that you might be present. All right. Pip, good to see you. Okay, it's all fun and games until it's not. This is the week, I think you've been having a lot of fun, and that's been good. Although also working hard and doing everything you need to do. I'm not in any way saying you've been slacking off. But this week, I think, is going to be somewhat less fun and potentially less social, with more of a focus on what you have to do versus what you want to do. And, that may be necessary once in a while. I wouldn't take this in a negative way, but, all work and no play isn't good. But I feel like this week there needs to be more work than play. Trey Cameron, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. A card for the week ahead for you. The Fool reversed. It's always so interesting. The Fool reversed is it's so interesting because are you having too much fun? I don't know. Are you choosing not to have fun? Are you having a hard time pulling the trigger on something? Like, what is getting in the way of normal, happy operations? That's my question. If the goal for the week is normal, happy operations where you just move forward and don't worry too much, what's getting in the way of that? Something is. Your goal is to figure out what that is and address it. Maybe you already know. Jeannie Mnuchin, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. So this is great news. And everyone in this village, I think if you've been here a lot, Trey, it is accurate. Okay, good. Good. I mean, maybe not good. Good for me. I don't know if it's good for you. Oh, Pamela, I did. I forgot you and your daughter. I will go right back to you. And in fact, Jeannie, I'm coming back to you. I'm going to go back and pick up the two that I forgot, and then I'll come back to you because I got to make a big deal about you, Jeannie. So stand by. All right, Pamela, thanks for your patience. You're right. You're absolutely right. Here we go. And thanks again for being a member. And I'm glad you were here to catch me. But are you going to be glad? Remember, this was in our 3-card weekly reading, so it's extra auspicious. But there is this question of looking toward the future. And you know what I'm going to say this week? If it doesn't feel good to look to the future, don't look to the future. If, look to the future 3 weeks, 3 months, fine. But beyond that, if it doesn't feel good to look to the future right now, don't bother. You're fine. You're fine. Enjoy the now. That's the key, I think. And for your daughter, here we go, per Pip's request and Pam's reminder. And Pam, thank you so much for being a member. We really appreciate you. Well, this was worth waiting for. So Pam's daughter, the star. This week, I think you can really lean into the idea that you are getting something you want, and that can lead to other things that you want. There is so much here about that gives you room for optimism. It's hope, it's healing, it's satisfaction, it's fulfillment. It's all of that stuff. Does that mean every minute this week will be fabulous? Of course not. It never is. But it does mean, in broad strokes, for this week and going forward, we got some really good things going on. Nothing for nothing, but I was trying to figure out what year this deck came out. And there is something about this illustration that does date it. That's all I'm going to say, and I'll not say any more. But there is that. Medium that rocks. I relate to all of these cards. Indeed. All right. Now, Jeannie Mnuchin. So, for those of you who have been following along, and that is a lot of you here today, Jeannie has been planning and organizing herself. She's the head person in charge. She organized an event. It's an annual event where I think it's called Bite-Sized Blends, but I could be wrong about that, where she gathers different performers to put together a weekend of short performances. And she herself is one of the performers with a piece of an original work. So she had a lot going on here, organizing a whole event, plus performing a new original work. And then in the lead up to it, she got sick. And then in the lead up to it, other people got sick and had to be replaced. She, of course, could not be replaced. And planning events in these weird times is hard no matter what. Trust me, I know. So here's what Jeannie has to say. And Jeannie, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. I'm resting after a wonderful and successful evening of performance. Okay, was it one evening? Okay. I wasn't sure about that part. Okay, so perfect. Everyone's show was powerful and inspiring. And it was the first time I felt Stinkbug. Stinkbug is her show, her piece. I felt Stinkbug played so successfully with the audience. And then Jeannie said she wouldn't be here, but she is here. So Jeannie, are you here? Check in. If you are here and actively listening, check in. Medium that rocks, I believe I see what you were referring to in the Star. Yeah, we didn't have wax back then. Sorry. Jeannie, you're here. Okay, fabulous. Okay, everyone say a big congratulations to Jeannie. What a ride, my goodness gracious. I think the whole village is so delighted. I don't think anyone's surprised, but we're delighted and we are super proud. Hope you are too. So here is your card for the week ahead. Three of Swords reversed. The reversal, we're going to lean into this reversal. This is a week, like you said, it's about rest and no expectations or low expectations. But it's also about healing because so much went into this. And I am sure you are basking in the glow of success. But your body, mind, and spirit took a beating on the way in here, as we all do. It's unavoidable. I think I just recovered from StaarCon like 5 minutes ago. And so it is a time of healing as well as it should be. And that is a beautiful thing. So heal and bask in the glow of success. All right. Okay. Success in and of itself feels healing. You know, that's a really good point that I probably should have put together, but I'm glad you did. Because yes, part of this whole journey in doing this, oh, interesting. I think IT John is working behind the scenes. Okay. Okay. What was I saying here? Yes, this success itself is healing, and that is probably the larger message here, Jeannie. I think you're on it. I do. I think that the real healing here is the recognition of your success and your goodness and your talent and your community and all the things you have fought so long and hard for. You are absolutely right. And that's why it takes a village. It takes a village to interpret a tarot card. All right. Very good. And up next is Febborn. Thanks for being a member. Here we go. The Fool upright. I love this for you. This week, do something fun that scares you a little. Seriously. Go out, venture out, do something different, do something fun. Let it be a little bit scary, but let it be fun. Maria Baresi, it is so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Oh, I love that. The King of Pentacles. This week, I think something's going to happen that's going to make you feel a sense of stability that you have not had in a long time. Could be financial. It could be in terms of home. It could be in terms of a clear plan for the future. But one way or the other, we're looking at strength and stability for the week ahead, which hopefully leads into strength and security for the life ahead. All right. Up next, we have Liz Harrison. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Glad you're here. Judgment reversed. Judgment reversed. So Liz, there is something here. What do I want to say about this? There is something here from the past coming back. Like it feels like backsliding. I'm sorry. That's how I'm feeling this. I could be totally wrong, but I'm going to give it to you how I'm feeling it, Liz. That something might happen or something has happened or something might happen this week that is going to make you regret, reconsider, or in some way feel differently about your path of separation from that of your youth to where you are now. I'm not here to tell you what to do or how to think, but it does feel like backsliding. So whatever is going to try to call you back, be ready. And I think forward is the only motion that is appropriate, really. So it's about, I could have said this in a much shorter way, Liz. It's about closure to the past. It's about the continued journey of closure and healing to the past. All right. Hey, Julie, good to see you. I'm well. Hope you're well, too. Mixuare, glad you're here. Okay, Febborn, any haunted houses open now? Not sure, but where you live, there's plenty of cool things. So go do something cool, because anything cool that you do is going to be scary. It doesn't have to be a haunted house. All right. Hey, Christine Nally, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Would you like a card for the week ahead? Happy to do it for you. Okay, and who's up next? It is Justine. Justine, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. It's time to do things differently. What's the expression? Do what you've always done and you'll get what you've always got. Do it differently. However you're thinking about things, whatever you're doing, it is time to handle it differently. And that feels scary, but remember, this is on the path to spiritual enlightenment. What comes before this is the devil. What comes after is the star. When you get this, you know that there's a direction open to you that can take you to the healing and the prosperity that you're looking for. Liz, oh, wow, thank you. Always helpful to have somewhat a heads up. I've been dreaming, and the memories are interesting, and the cards reflect that. Nervous but ready. Got it. Now it makes sense. Okay, Christine Nally over on Facebook. Here we go. Here's a card for you. For your week ahead, the Page of Pentacles. So if you have kids, this week could be all about the kids. Page can be about education, so it could be about someone who's in school or being in school or thinking about going to school and focusing on that. Pentacles were going to be very, very practical. This could be about learning something new at work. This could be about training for a new job. This could be about getting clear on what you want and need financially and in your career. Those are things to focus on this week. Christine Celeste over on Facebook, so good to see you. If you would like a card for the week ahead, just let me know. Happy to do it. Febborn, you are so kind. You're the best. Okay, back over to YouTube where we see Smile Soul 20. So good to see you. Oh my goodness. I went live on TikTok yesterday from my desktop for the first time using CardCam. IT John has been very, very busy. And it was so much fun. And Smile Soul 20 was there. Thank you. Thank you. It was so good to see a friendly face that I knew. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, Smile Soul 20 for the week ahead. The Four of Cups reversed. Record everything, document everything, but do not respond to most things if you have to deal with your B at work. Beyond that, be clear about what you want and don't want in life, and think about what you're doing to make those things happen. Okay. Christine Nally on Facebook. So good to see you. I did you. It's a day of Christines on Facebook. We're going to do Christine Celeste. Christine Celeste on Facebook. Oh, I love this. This week, your card, Christine Celeste, is strength. This week, there may be some things that are irritating or upsetting. But what you have to do is respond with compassion. Something that goes along with this card is the expression, you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. But you want to really do that internally as well. This card reminds you that you have the strength to get through everything you need to get through and do whatever you need to do. Be kind to yourself. Honey on the inside, honey on the outside. But that does not mean weak. This is not kindness equals weakness. You are strong, but some of that strength is nurtured through gentleness toward yourself and others. Medium that rocks. I teach on rocks. I need to manifest such support. Oh, clearly. I would not be where I am without. Yeah, clearly. Okay. All right. Up next, we have Melissa Grosso. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here is a card. You need to go back in here. Okay, hang on a minute. Ah! My cards are everywhere. Give me a minute. They're not really everywhere. I've rescued them. But we've had a card emergency. Give me a minute. Man, this card just keeps wanting to show up. But I'm going to make him work for it. All right. Okay, trying again. Melissa Grosso. All of that for that. Seven of Pentacles. Work, 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 work. This week will be work, at work. It's doable, it's fine, but this really goes back to you can manage and master everything that's going on in your job, even with some of the added complications. You absolutely can, and you are doing it, and you will do fine, but you're not going to do this forever. And this is a reminder that you've got this. You're fine. You're not going to do this forever, and your skills translate to a lot of places that you might not think about. So think about how those skills translate. All right. Melissa must mean I'm a hot mess. One of us, I don't know if it's you. That could have been me. That could have been me. All right. 64, Amy Penn. Cards on the floor, that is. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That could have been me. I think that, I think a truth is, it's a big deck. It's hard to shuffle. A lot of the cards are kind of slippery, a lot of the decks. And we cannot help but sometimes be clumsy with our cards. And I think that we will sort of present it as the energy of the cards. And sometimes it is, but sometimes the reader is just clumsy. And there it is. All right. Oh, medium that rocks. I miss shuffling. Once this cast comes off, I will be shuffling Gianna's deck. I cannot, I think about that and think about like what it would be to like one hand shuffle, how hard that would be. I cannot even imagine. All right, 64 Amy Penn, so good to see you. Here's a card for you. Oh, I love this. Now this came up reversed for the collective. I love that it's upright for you. And I think this week is going to be a positive week in terms of work and family. I think in terms of family, there might be some growth and some understanding. And in terms of work, there might be some growth and opportunity. So growth, opportunity, and understanding for the week ahead. Go you. Hey, Jackie, good to see you. Oh, Claire C., you are coming up, but I did not acknowledge your super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. You are actually coming up. We've got Peggy Lou, then Candy, and it's Candy and Marlon, and then you. And Peggy Lou is Peggy Lou and Susan, and there you are. But let's say a big thank you right now to Claire C., not only for being a member for more than 3 years, but for starting and contributing to the Friday Beverage Fund. You were not here on Friday, Claire, and yet your tradition lived on and people contributed. So kind. So thank you for beginning it and thanks for contributing it to it now. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I don't think there's anyone here that would describe, but a while ago, Claire decided on Friday that she would start a Friday frothy beverage fund so that IT John and I might enjoy a pleasant drink. Oh, you were at the Winter Park Art Festival. Was it awesome? And were you in it? So thank you. Really, really appreciate that. Okay, moving on to Peggy Lou Levens. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. For you and Susan, yes, indeed. This fool is stalking us, but this would make me think that it could be a good week for you, Peggy Lou. Don't push too hard, but I think you could have a good week. I think you could have some fun and maybe even an adventure. So that could be cool. So there we go. And for Susan Toklas, who is also a member here, 6 of Pentacles reversed. I think you need to be better at boundaries. I think there are people who are taking more than they are giving, and I think it would be good to see it. That's the bottom line. I think you have to see who's not reciprocal. And if they're not reciprocal because they can't be, okay, fine. But beyond that, if there is not reciprocity, do less. Seriously. Oh, Claire, it's the reason I started teaching art. I'd love to be in it someday. I bet you will be. That is so cool. So cool. Okay, and Candy B. We're going to do you and Marlon. Okay. Candy B. The High Priestess reversed. Okay, there is something you're feeling guilty about or talking bad about yourself to yourself about. Don't do that. Don't do that. Much, much better to just find your balance and recognize you are doing fine. You're doing the best you know how to do. Don't shit talk yourself and don't let other people shit talk you. Seriously. Oh, Claire, my best friend from middle school and I took the train all the way into downtown. That's so fun. That's so cool. All right. And per Candy B's request for Marlon, 2 of Swords. This week, try to stay peaceful. Try to be clear and careful about any decisions you make. And unless you have to, wait for more information before deciding. And here we are, Claire C. As promised, it is your turn. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. And thank you for the generous super chat and also for starting the beverage fund, the Friday beverage fund, which encourages other people to give super chats and super stickers. Much appreciated. Okay, here is your card for the week ahead, Claire. Now look at you. You get the High Priestess right side up, a preferred presentation. This week, just be in the balance of your energy. What do I mean by that? Do what you want to do as much as possible. Be entirely self-determined. You want to rest? Rest. You want to do art? Do art. You want to spend time with friends? Spend time with friends. Whatever you want to do is what you should do, and just feel good about that sense of self-determination. Because here's the thing. With this card, we see a balance, we see wisdom, we see spiritual connection. That means you got it going on and can do whatever you want to with it. Lily, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. You're traveling on Wednesday. Thanks for letting me know. Page of Pentacles. I think everything this week in terms of travel will go smoothly. I think you are really planning how you're going to do things, regarding your trip and how you're going to do things once you get to your destination. I think you are being very careful and somewhat methodical appropriately about the way you're planning the things. Special attention must be paid to all the practicals: money, well-being, itinerary. You're going to be dealing with a lot of practical stuff, but you got this. You're fine. You're fine. Gen Xers, good to see you. Claire C, sounds like a wonderful week. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? All right, here we go. Who's up next? It's Joy Isle. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. So this week, there are opportunities in front of you. Look for them, and if appropriate, seize them. Be open to wonderful new opportunities in many aspects of life. Christina R., who is now, everyone, a fully fledged and licensed nurse midwife. You go, girl. Thanks for being here. Thanks also for requesting for Karen and Kim. So we shall do. Here we go. Christina R. Six of Pentacles. And you've gotten this card before. It makes sense. You are working in a field that is very, like, you are giving to others as you work, but you are also receiving. You're just licensed to do it now, right? I mean, there is a lot here, though, that says there is so much opportunity to help others. And now there is so much opportunity for your own growth as well. So, you know, financially, emotionally, career-wise, in every way, you have built this beautiful thing that is going to serve you and serve others. And there it is. All right, Karen. Four of Wands. I love this. This could be a stable week. This could be a week where everyone gets along and works together. Shockers. This could be a week where you actually feel supported. Let's hope it. May it be so. And for Kim, The Queen of Cups reversed. There is a lot going on for you emotionally. And I think it is important to acknowledge what you're feeling, but then also seek appropriate remedy. Sarah F., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Sarah F. Five of Swords reversed. This week, do not rise to the battle. If you don't have to do it, don't do it. If it's important, then do it. But it should be more about negotiation and strategy than full-on battle. Get other people to help if you can. Joyous Ocean, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. You're about to teach your 90-minute class. Okay, Melissa, are you still here? Melissa knows exactly what that 90-minute class is. Joyous Ocean teaches Bikram yoga. So if you do Bikram yoga, you know, it's a very specific class, a very specific series. And you know what it is. So you know what she's doing right now. Only she tells me she does not say Japanese ham sandwich in New York. She says panini, which I think is kind of fun. All right. Hang on just 1 second here. All right. Scrolling back. Sorry. Okay, Joyous Ocean, here we go. We're going to do you, Jada, and Joanne. And Joanne is also a member here. All right, Joyous Ocean. Justice reversed. So obviously there's injustice in the world and plenty of it. But is there anything going on in your life currently that feels out of balance and feels unfair? There's plenty from the past that feels unfair, from which you are healing. But is there anything going on right now that feels unfair? This week, focus on fairness and balance, whatever that means. All right, for Jada. High Priestess reversed. I feel like there are people who try to manipulate you and make you feel guilty. You have to learn to stand against that. You have to learn not to let people push that guilt button. Super important. And you can't do it to yourself either. Guilt is a completely useless emotion because the people who should have it never do. So feeling guilty is useless. All right. And Joanne, thank you for being a member here. The Hanged Man, you got to get to yoga. Seriously, this week, give yourself time to see things from a different perspective. D9, you are next. You are like literally next. Stand by. As soon as I finish Joanne, I'm coming to you. All right, Joanne, different perspective. Rest, yoga, giving yourself some time to figure things out if you can. And D9, it is so good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. Glad you're here. Here is a card for the week ahead for you. Ten of Cups reversed. D9, there may be some stuff going on with your family or your household that needs attention. It may be that this week there is some opportunity for healing from things that have been hurtful. But it's really about looking at what's making you happy, what's not making you happy, and what regarding family has been positive and what has been hurtful, and how do you heal? There it is. Smile Soul 20, you are very welcome. Latrell R. Morris Von Ray, you were also there while I was live on YouTube yesterday, and not YouTube, excuse me, TikTok. And I really appreciated seeing you there. Oh my goodness. D9, you are very welcome. Okay, Latrell R. Morris is Von Ray, who's been a member here for more than 3 years. Empress Reversed. Anything going on with your family in South Florida? Are you taking a trip to visit them? Anything like that? It is also true. It is also true that this card came up in this reverse presentation in our 3-card weekly reading. And so it's auspicious and perhaps concerning. So, oh, Latrell, thank you so much, Von Ray. Really appreciate you. Empress Reversed. I'm going to give you a list of things. Some of these things may be true. 1, you may need to talk to your mother. 2, you may be visiting your family. 3, you may be feeling very unnurtured. Okay, so no trips, not sure if anything's going on with them. They haven't said anything. Okay, so don't worry about that part. If you hear something, you hear something. But, you may be feeling unnurtured, and you may be feeling like you really need to be feeling the love that you are not feeling right now. So we're doing this magic. I told you we'd do magic with this. We are bringing you the love. Whatever that's going to mean. If it's going to mean book sales, right? Unnurtured, relatable. There it is, right? Book sales, friendships, romance, community, whatever it is, let's bring you the love this week. Seriously. Okay, Teresa, you are actually coming up. We have Audrey, then Baby Cakes, and then you. It's good to see you. Okay. Latrell, Von Ray, thank you, and I hope to see you on TikTok. I had so much fun with Card Cam on TikTok, so you'll be seeing me back there as I try to figure it all out. It's hard. It moves so quickly. I'm so used to like the safety of our village. TikTok is like being in the ocean in a tiny little boat, but it was fun. All right. Audrey M., good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. I love this for you. 9 of Pentacles. So this is really fabulous. I feel like for you, Audrey, this is about feeling confident in who you are, what you have, and what you're doing. It is all about confidence and being able to be calm and enjoy where you're at and what you're doing. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, Latrell, a lot of people commenting at once. Yeah. It just flies. It is so interesting. So, yeah, but fun. Okay, Baby Cakes, here we go. Well, this is good. 4 of Pentacles reversed. This week, you're getting outside of the box, outside of your comfort zone. You may go to a different place. You may do a different thing. You may find a way to make some money. But one way or the other, there is expansion. So we love that. Hey, Raquel, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. All right. Teresa, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Thanks for being a moderator. Card for the week ahead, the Lovers. I think this week you're going to get a much better view of how your life is going. Like you worked for a long time to go to school to start this new thing. You've started this new thing. What's it look like? How is it? Now you're starting to see it's not a job, it's a career, and this is how it's going to flow. This is how it's going to go. You're not going to be stuck where you are now for too long. I think you're starting to see it, and I think that makes room in your life for other things as well. So you may be opening up literally to relationships, to friendships, to romance, all of that as well. Maybe not all this week, but I think conceptually, yes. Okay, Martha Vink, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Some of you may remember that Martha's kitty was at the vet, home, but still not doing great. So if everyone could please send some healing to Martha and her kitty, that would be most appreciated. And Martha, King of Swords, this does not say anything particularly regarding the kitty, but does say that this is a week of wise leadership, that this week you must be a wise leader. And that could be in your job, in your family, that could be in any situation, but you are a wise leader. So it's not hard to step into that role. I think sometimes you doubt that about yourself. Kitty's name is Besos. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it. It's like kisses in Spanish, I think. Besos. I don't speak Spanish. Besos is Kitty's name. So yeah, all of that, Martha, recognize your strength and recognize yourself as a wise leader. Okay, Nalini Kalu, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members only emojis. Oh, the Queen of Swords reversed. So this could be some bitchy lady at work. Could also be your mother. But really, it's about you figuring out what truth you're going to nurture. There is the truth that your ex-husband tried to peddle. There is the truth that your family tries to give you. But what is really true? Is any of that true? What is true? You need to figure out the truth that you will nurture and nurture that and not really listen to anybody else. And that's not just for this week, Nalini, that's for life, I think. Christine Hallowell, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members only emojis. The Devil. So are you still dealing with that injury? Are you still out of practice? I wonder if this is that. I also wonder, Christine, if there's something else going on additionally that would make you feel this way. There may be a way you're feeling stuck. There may be a way that you're feeling like you need to find a solution to something and you don't know what the solution is. I promise you there is a solution. LP, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. And yes, you are here right on time. Glad you're here. Oh, Christine, you're still out of practice. Yeah, that's probably a lot of what that is. I know you are not best pleased with that. Oh, LP, that is a great graphic. Right. There is a way out, but you can't take the treasure with you. Yeah, that is a great graphic for sure. So LP, for you, we get the 3 of Pentacles reversed. I wonder how things are going on the work and career front for you. And I wonder if there's something that needs attention, adjustment, or change regarding work and career. There is also something here, LP, broadly this week and in general. If something, you're doing job applications. Okay, we're just going to focus right in on this. Stay hopeful. Do a lot of them. Do like 10 more than you want to do. Like do so many job applications and be prepared that it's going to take some time. Do a lot of the applications. You need a second job, a lot of costs at the moment. This makes sense for this. Go ahead and get that second job. Yeah. Okay, that's good. We got it. All right. Okay. Oh, Gen Xers, thank you for that. LP, so good to see you. Pam Phillips, glad you're here. Already got you. Vaishali, here you are. Oh, yeah, so much good luck. Christine, everyone sends some healing to Christine Hallowell, who is stuck in physical therapy and not in martial arts practice where she would prefer to be. Let's speed up that healing, shall we? All right. Right, Medium That Rocks is in a very similar situation, having just had surgery on her hand after breaking 2 fingers. So let's send some healing in that direction as well. Medium That Rocks. All right. All right, Gemini Sun, thank you for being a member. Oh, no, wait a minute. Vaishali, I have to do Vaishali. Did I do Vaishali? I don't think I did. If I did, I don't remember it, so I'm doing it. Vaishali, then Gemini Sun. Vaishali. This week, make a friend. Seriously. This week, be open to connection and recognize that what you're doing in every aspect is healing for yourself and ultimately will be healing for others. So be open to recognizing the goodness of what you're doing and be open to finding connections with others. Gemini Sun, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. The Hermit reversed. I think you're going to have some fun this week and spend some time with people you enjoy, maybe even make some new friends. That could be great. Me too, Medium That Rocks. Me too. Nada Iva, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Ace of Swords, I love that for you. This week, be clear on what is true. Be open to new ideas and learning new things. Recognize your own intelligence. Oh, no, Nalini, I'm still fighting a nasty cold and pulled a muscle in my neck this morning while stretching. No, I feel miserable. Okay, healing energies to all of us. So mote it be. Absolutely. Violet B, Reiki with Katie. Good to see you. I'm just going to do your card right now. And it's the Sun. This week, allow your light to shine. Whatever that means. If that's about advertising your business, if that's about feeling good about who you are, whatever it is, allow your light to shine. Don't let anyone make you small. That's the important thing. Don't make yourself small. Ashley, you are up next. Thank you for being here. Ashley, 9 of Cups reversed. 9 of Cups reversed. I feel like there's some things going not the way you want. Nothing we can do about it. It is what it is. Just try to not let disappointment or sadness or whatever it is dominate you and dominate your thoughts of the future, and think about what you can do to get what you want. Ms. Silver 41, good to see you. Thanks for being here. 1 second, you're up next. Okay. Okay, Ms. Silver 41. Justice reversed. There is something going on that does not feel right to you, that does not feel fair to you. Think about it, figure out what you want to do about it, what you can do about it, and do that. Try to bring balance. Bring balance to the force, Luke. Seriously. Christine Halliwell, I will send prayers and healing energy to everyone in this wonderful, supportive community. Thank you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. CB Muzz, good to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you and one for your daughter, of course. For you, the Tower. Let's not see this in a negative way because it could be opening up something new for you that you need. I feel like there's something you've been resistant to that you're now going to have to deal with. And it may be hard at first, but ultimately a good thing. And for your daughter, interesting that you both got major arcana. I wonder if the two of you are going through something as a family. For your daughter, it's about finding balance. There may be some official dealings. There may be a need to speak out for what is right and what is fair. Lynn Collins, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Glad you're here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Queen of Swords, you see the truth. You know the truth. Are other people hearing it? That's the question. You are speaking the truth. Are other people hearing the truth? And if they're not, what can you do to get them to hear it? Oh, Trey, I'm just seeing it now. Published in 1991. There it is. There it is. Thank you. This deck. I knew you would know. I knew you would know. I did not see the response, but I knew you would know. Medium that rocks. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Last week was not cool, I bet. Cast comes off on Friday. So for this week, 8 of Pentacles, you're going to find that you can do more and more as the week goes. And you'll get used to being in a cast just as the cast comes off, of course. But this is a better week and you are healing and you are moving forward. And it looks like you're getting some work done on getting your business going, which I think is really necessary. Oh, Lynn, you are very welcome. Okay. Lisa E., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Medium that rocks, you are very welcome. Lisa E., we're going to do you and your daughter, Jenna. Lisa, there is something that you've got your attention on. Maybe it's necessary that your attention be on it like this, maybe not. That's what you've got to decide. The way you're feeling and where your attention is it necessary? Is it helpful? It may be that there are things that need your attention, but it may be that the energy you're giving it is taking from you in a way that you don't want to. And Jenna, Queen of Pentacles, Jenna, I think you're really thinking about your own future and what it is you want and don't want and how you're going to make that happen. And that's appropriate. Lisa McCord, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Glad you're here. Here's a card for you. 2 of Pentacles, it's a juggling act, but you're doing it. And I think, I know you had mentioned to me that you're committed this year to a wellness journey. And this could be you really working that. It could be you balancing the finances. It could also be you being willing to welcome another job. All of those things could show up this week. Heather Roberts, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. 6 of Pentacles. This is a card of charity, generosity, and reciprocity. This week, I feel like you're going to be in a mood to be kind and generous with others, but you're also learning to have boundaries, and you're also recognizing that as you have those boundaries, better things come in. Like the universe will send us what we allow. So if we allow BS, we get more BS. If we don't allow BS, we get something better than BS. Anna Kay, I'm just seeing this one. You're having your favorite restaurants lined up. If I were going to the city, you know I would too. Okay, TJ and GA, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. For you, TJ, the Six of Pentacles reversed. If it's not worth it, don't do it. Don't put your energy where there isn't a return. And for your daughter, this is a week to have fun, enjoy your friends, be creative, have a good time. Divine timing, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Five of Cups reversed. It has not been great recently, but the key this week is going to be to stay positive and focus on what is good instead of what is difficult. Oh my goodness, Caroline McLaughlin. You got the same message this morning. Wow, okay. Moving toward retirement in the next few years. Yeah, it sure could be. Country Love Homestead, so good to see you. Up next, Autumn Pond. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Here we go. You saw that? All right. Nine of Swords reversed. I think things are getting better. I really do. I think things are getting better. I think you're learning a new perspective that is very helpful. And I think this involves healing. I think it involves feeling better. It feels good. So be open to better things and be open to healing and feeling better. All right. To let you know, I'm having some issues with my chat right this minute. Let me see what I can do. Hang on. I think I can fix it and make it a little easier. The problem being, I like to be able to see what's going on in real time, although sometimes I miss it, and also where I am in the order, and I got it back. See? Did a good job. All right. Country Love Homestead, so good to see you. You're up next. Here we go. The Star reversed. So this week is not going to be everything you would like it to be, but it's not going to be terrible. What you want to do is make the best of situations and find what is good in them while still looking for greater fulfillment. All right. Mix you here. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Michelle, thanks for being a member. We've got you. We're going to do Barbie and you, because I haven't seen Barbie yet either. So here we go. Mix you here, Michelle. Are you still here? Ace of Pentacles reversed. I wonder this week if there's a financial issue, if you're not feeling your best. I know you mentioned the food bank is low on stock. It could even be that. So there's something here about paying attention to the practical this week, which I know you're good at anyway, but something's going to need to be nurtured. You're good at that too. Okay, and for Barbie Bird, the Hierophant. This week, you may have an opportunity to apply for a promotion. You may see that you have really learned something important. You may also talk to someone who is a specific authority that will give you some positive information. All right. Christina, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. 7 of Cups reversed. Trust yourself. Trust yourself to make good decisions. Trust the future. Do not worry. Do not worry. That's really the important thing here. Trust yourself. Dr. Aled, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Queen of Cups reversed. There is not, how do I want to say this? There's a lot that's making you unhappy. And I think you have to recognize what you're feeling. You have to be present for what you're feeling, but you can't let it get you stuck. Recognize it, deal with it. Don't let it get you stuck. That's the key. DH, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Ace of Pentacles upright, the preferred presentation. I feel like for you, DH, like this could be a new job. It could be new money. It could be a new way of taking care of yourself, new health, new grounding. One way or the other, it's a new journey that is really positive. Christina, you are very welcome. Jackie Masters, you are up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. 4 of Swords reversed. A hugely busy week. Way more time to do than to think. So like I don't have to worry about you overthinking this week because you won't have time to overthink. So just be busy. It'll be fine. All good. Revival of Venus. Here we go. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. 10 of Pentacles reversed. This week, there may be some difficulty with family or with house, with home. And I know you manage a lot of that. That's where your attention is going to be. And I feel like you put attention in places where there should be other people to do that job, but there's not, so you do. And this is an acknowledgement of that. The universe sees what you're doing. Cassandra, so good to see you. I noticed your mom, Raquel, came in as well. So, and now I've just over scrolled. I see Raquel. I'm going back. There you are, Cassie. So you asked for you, your mom, and Gemini Sun. I did Gemini Sun already. So here's for you and your mom. And Cassandra, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. We appreciate you. Knight of Wands reversed. I feel like this is the ongoing conversation. How should I go forward? What should my future look like? What do I want my future to look like? What is possible? You don't have to figure that all out in a week, but you will figure it out. And you are working on figuring it out. And I'm going to go ahead and do Raquel right now. And Raquel, thank you for being a member. We really appreciate you. Because Cassie, Raquel asked for you, you asked for her, you know, y'all take care of each other. It's a good thing. So for Raquel, Temperance, which is, by the way, literally the card of art. So that's great. We love that. Yeah, Jackie, put your running shoes on. That's, yeah, for sure. So Raquel, This week, it's about balance. It's about patience, but it's also about what it takes to create. I know you are an artist. What are you creating in art and in life? That's the question. Be proactive. Gen Xers, good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Glad you're here. For the week ahead, the world reversed. There may be some things that are making you feel really discombobulated, but the bottom line is you will expect the unexpected. Things that you thought were done may come undone. But on the other hand, there may be more opportunities and more possibilities than you realized. Okay. Scrolling through. Vaishali, you are very welcome. Gianna, I did not see a request for a card. I know sometimes you just kind of hang. But let me know if you want a card. Wendy Robeson. And maybe I'll give you one whether you want one or not, because I'm like that. Gen Xers, you're very welcome. Wendy Robeson, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for being a moderator. Here's a card for the week ahead. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. This week, have some fun. This week, focus on building what you want to build. Barbie Bird, I see you and I have something to say to you. Okay, Page of Wands for Wendy Robeson. This could be learning new things. This could be taking a class. This could be starting a business or building a business. This is so exciting because you are getting ready to do something where you learn and move forward according to what you're passionate about. So that's really cool, Wendy, and I love it. Okay, Barbie. Yes, the comment section has been weird, not because of the people in it, but YouTube has been a little difficult for us today. We're muddling through, though, and I did get to Michelle and you, and I even remember your card. It was the Hierophant. You should go back and check it out and make sure Michelle does as well, because Michelle got the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and I have questions. So, yes, good to see you. And Wendy says, sweet, ready for this week. Yeah, damn straight you are. Okay. Scrolling through, and when I'm scrolling through like this, we know we're getting toward last call. So, and in fact, here we are. We are at last call for readings. If I have not read for you at this point, it is because I did not see you. Gianna, I'm just going to do you because we love you, and I have your deck right here. It is never far. So, Gianna, whether you wanted it or not. Oh, you didn't want it. Except, you know what? I think this is you opening up to the realization that you have seemingly overnight become a star in the tarot world. I think you didn't expect it. I think it scared you a little. But here you are, and we love you, so you're going to have to recognize it and open up to it because there's no going back now. All right, my friends, it is definitely last call on Facebook and YouTube. If you would like a card for the week ahead, speak now. I appreciate all of you. We have a members-only live stream coming up. Is it this Thursday? I think it is this Thursday. Let me just check that, but I really do think that that is the case. Give me a minute. Yar, Thursday the 27th. This coming Thursday, 7 p.m. The link is already up. If you are a member of this channel, we are just doing deep dive readings. It's not a class. We are just doing readings, and we're going to go deep, and I'll explain to you why I'm saying what I'm saying, so in that way it will be a class. If you're a member, make a plan to join us this Thursday. If you're not a member of my YouTube channel, consider becoming one before Thursday so you can join us. All right. my friends, I am available for readings. Wendy has dropped the link right in the chat. It's also in the description to book a session with me. Please do. I appreciate all of you so very much. And I will look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the members, the moderators, everyone spending time with us today. I appreciate all of you so very much. Have a great week. Take good care.